Hello and welcome to another art video. My name is Nikki and today we're doing a DTIYS, or draw this in your style, of Loish's artwork. I'll leave the reference in the description for you to check out. It's beautiful. It's like amazing. I'm intimidated by it, but I wanted to get involved because it was for DeviantArt's 20th birthday. DeviantArt's celebrating 20 years and I thought I should definitely get involved because DeviantArt really was great to me when I was there. I enjoyed being a part of it. I really should get back into DeviantArt. I'm not very active there these days, but I have so much work that needs to be posted there to catch up, so I have been procrastinating. But I saw this in my my email that they were celebrating 20 years, and I was like, okay, I'll definitely do this, especially because of Loish. I love Loish. Loish is like one of my favorite artists, and I mean, I'm even subscribed to her on Patreon. What do you say subscribe? I don't even know. But yeah, this piece is beautiful, so I decided to do this pose. I had actually done a vote between a couple of poses in my Twitch stream, and the guys helped me decide which pose to go with, and this one won. I thought it was a cute pose, and it definitely gave me a chance to explore the hair. The hair was like really challenging, and we'll talk about that when we get there, I guess. But as you can see, I'm laying in the basic colors. The colors I all got from the reference, the picture that Loish did, and really stray too much from the colors there. I tried to do the hair in layers so that when I got to the coloring, I would be able to do the colors in layers, because as you see in the reference, like there's like lots of different colors, and like each different tip or lock of hair has a different color. I think she did a better job of blending them than I did, but all in all, I mean, it came out as good as it could have. I liked the skin tone that I got. I think I could have made it a little darker. Compared to the reference, I think mine was a little light. This is kind of like the skin tone I tend to default to, so that was probably why. But this piece definitely gave me a chance to work on my drawing from imagination skills, you know, like because that, like I mentioned before in other videos, that's my goal, you know, to be able to draw from imagination, and this kind of came just in time. This is actually further down the list of portraits. I've done a lot of other portraits than are being posted right now to YouTube. There are a bunch of them ahead of this, or before this one, that I got a lot of practice with. In fact, there is another portrait that I did from imagination already before this one, and I was able to explore a lot of things from my head and try to figure out the pose and figure out the colors and the shadows and the lights and everything in that one. That's kind of given me a little bit of practice for this one. There's some things I wish were different. Like, I wasn't a fan of the eye. I think it's because I made it so big, but when I made it smaller, I didn't really like it, so I kept it the way it was. And apart from that, I think like the face shape I would have changed in retrospect. But I mean, it's okay, you know? It's not bad. So I'm pretty happy with it. I was actually really happy with the shading of the skin overall. It came out really good. The hands, I think the palm of her hand should have been a little lighter. If I was being true to Loish's piece. I tried like changing that after the fact, but I think this was actually a product of making the skin tone a little too light. I think because my skin tone is so light, I wasn't able to like have a different color on the palm, or at least let it look lighter than the rest of the body. If I had done that differently, I think I would probably have gotten a better result there. And then painting the clothes, I actually really like how it came out. It was really simple, and it kind of almost looked a little starchy, but I liked it. I need to learn how to render it without looking like it's like standing up, you know? Like, it looks so stiff because of the way I did the creases. Like there weren't many creases. There's just a few in the armpit and on the far arm, and then the front of the chest was like perfectly flat. When you look at Loish's, you can see lots more creases and stuff to give the shirt more texture, more movement, you know? It's so funny watching this back. I feel like the skin went so fast, but it didn't. And when I was doing it, it felt like it was taking so long. I was doing this piece for so long. Seriously. But it looks like the majority of this speed paint is the hair. And I guess that makes sense. I feel like I did the hair in over 2 streams. And I did the skin. I think the skin took about 2 streams too, so I don't know why it seems like the hair is gonna take up so much of this playback. See there, I was trying to make the palm lighter and it wasn't working, so I just left it. I really love the idea of making this glow around the earring, which hopefully I show it again. There's this glow around the earring. I was trying to do that. Yeah, there you can see it. That Loish had. But I wasn't really getting the effect I wanted. I'm not sure. I think I just didn't understand how the effect was made. So it was a little bit of an enigma, I guess. I kind of did a little glowy thing behind it and left it because I wasn't really sure how to accomplish what I had in my head. And here we are on the hair. It's a hot mess. I was not happy with this part when I was doing it. Whenever I do like flowy hair, because I kind of paint everything in one direction. I mean, even following the flow of the hair, it feels very stiff, you know? I did like strands of hair laying out and it still felt very stiff. Doing the layers helped, which you'll see in a second when I do the next layer up. But these separate locks wasn't enough to make the hair feel flowy, I don't think. In my opinion, I mean, it came out how it came out, and I guess all in all, it wasn't bad. But I definitely need to level up when it comes to hair. It really annoys me because sometimes the hair comes out so good and I'm so happy with it, and sometimes I'm like, Here you can see I'm selecting the underneath section that I want to show through, and now we have the second layer of hair that I'm painting now. So I did some purple and red and that light blue. I saw that like ice blue on Loish's, and I wanted to definitely have that as a feature in mine. Somehow doing these streaks in the hair with the hairbrush that I was using before. I've used this brush all the time to do hair, and this time it just was not doing it right for me. It just wasn't doing it for me. And it's when I got to the red lock of hair that I started to get a flow, I guess. And I was like, oh, okay, now I'm figuring things out. And I liked how the red lock of hair came out. You'll see when I get to it. Yeah, that one looks so much better. Like, I think I used just a plain round brush to get some streaks in the hair, and that really helped. And then doing the rest of it, I felt a lot more confident on figuring out how I wanted it to look. Yeah, the rest of it I was very happy with. I thought it came out pretty well, but I didn't like the ones I started with. I can't wait till I get better with hair. I cannot wait. Anyways, this video is coming to a close. I hope you enjoyed watching it. This was a fun one. I'm very happy with the final result. It came out really well, I thought. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to check me out on Instagram. You can give me a like there, or if you want to watch me do this in real time, you can check me out on twitch.tv/IamNiki, and come chat with me, come hang out. I'd love to meet you. And don't forget, we also have a Discord. You can post your own things there if you want to share your work, and I'd love to meet you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.